Having won 13 of their past 14 matches against the Tigers, the Adelaide Crows would start warm favourites at the MCG. With earlier results falling Adelaide's way, they were still a slim chance of tasting September action if they could conquer the Tigers. And it would begin going to script, when Kurt Tippett's ruck work was precise to hand Scott Thompson the first for the day.
Perfect start.
But after a disappointing effort last week, Damien Hardwick's men were keen to atone, and Jake King's early attack on the football was rewarded with the Tigers' first. It was soon followed by Shane Tuck as he gave the Tigers an early lead.
He's in good form, splits the middle.
The pendulum would swing Adelaide's way as they started to find stride with two quick goals. Jonathan Griffin's was regulation, then Brent Riley's first for the year would have the Crows back in front.
Thompson runs onto it, forward pocket, hands it back again, and it is kicked finally by Riley.
The seesawing continued late in the first term when skipper Chris Newman dropped one over the goal umpire's hat from long range.
Give it to the captain if the captain calls, and the captain called in goal.
Then leading goal kicker Jack Riewoldt threaded the needle to hand Richmond the lead at quarter time.
But that is splendid. That's a work of art, that kick.
Richmond's Jake King squaring ball was spot on to allow Mitch Morton to consolidate their lead.
He goes with the pass to Morton, who runs in the easy goal.
But after kicking the last three goals, the momentum would again turn, and Bernie Vince's first major from outside the arc in blustery conditions was simply brilliant. Taylor Walker would follow suit.
Same spot, Bernie Vince kicked one from moments ago. That is a spear.
And when Richard Douglas found a little space behind the defence, the Crows were threatening.
He got hands to it. Tippett, they were both there. Handball over the top, and Douglas can finish this off. Magnificent movement.
With Riewoldt starved of opportunities, it was Nathan Bock who took to the skies with an impressive launch.
And Bock goes and gets
beautiful
in
crowd.
style.
Magnificent mark.
And when Rory Sloane jammed through their fourth for the quarter, the Crows would take a 19-point lead into the main break.
Gets it back, gives it to Sylvester Sloane.
The Tigers would start the second half the better when Jake King accepted a gift from Scott Stevens and chalked his second. Daniel Jackson would grubble one home.
Schmidt, stolen, rolled through by Jackson.
And when Ben Cousins read it best to boot Richmond's third in a row, they were back within a point.
And it feeds back beautifully.
Both teams would trade goals at the back end of the third term.
Dangerfield with a bouncer.
But it was the boys from Punt Road who put themselves in the driver's seat after Luke McGuan put a worm burner between the sticks for a 6-2 third term.
Tigers in front.
Oh, this is fantastic.
With wind filling their sails, the Tiger tails were wagging. Matty White dribbled one home from a Riewoldt contest. And Andrew Brown's first goal at league level put the home side in sight of an upset.
And they lead by 18.
The signs were ominous for the Crows as the weather closed in.
The ball's about as size as the hail.
It would prove to be Richmond's day, with Jack Riewoldt's left foot snap putting the Crows and their finals ambitions on the canvas.
Runs around to kick the miracle goal.
Oh, you're kidding.
All hail Richmond.
The Tigers holding on by 20 points to register their 6th win of the season. Brad Seymour, Big Pond Sport.